Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Cross Call Tarot. This is Melody. This is for the element of air, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. For the week of February 10th through February 16th of 2019. This is a pick a crow reading, so you have 3 different messages that are going to be coming through. Pick 1 crow, pick 2 crows, pick 3 crows. It doesn't matter to me. You just take what resonates and leave the rest on my desk. If you'd like something more personal to you, you can contact me at acrowscall@gmail.com or hit one of the links in the lower right-hand corner of my channel. One will take you to my Facebook page, Sacred Circle of the Crows, and the other one will take you to my Patreon page, where you have the option to either book a reading or subscribe monthly. It's whatever works or suits you for the collective. All right. So we're going to start off with the Enchanted Map Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. We're going to use the Psychic Tarot by an Oracle card by John Holland. We are going to use the Art of Tarot by Liz Dean for the Crow messages. And we're going to tap into some love energies using the Romance Angel Oracle cards and the Twin Flame message cards and the Twin Flame Oracle cards. Both of them decks are by Mystic Moon. All right. So for Pick a Crow number 1, we're going to get this reading started. All right. So Spirit, for our air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pick a Crow number 1. What's the first thing for February 10th through 16th? What is it that they need to know for this coming week for the elements of air for Pick a Crow number 1? So we got number 17. It's called Ghostlands. Number 17 adds up to an 8. 8s are about changes that the universe comes in and makes for us as a collective. Okay, so it is in reverse. So we're going to read and see what message Spirit wants to bring forth about this Ghostlands being in reverse. Okay, so this is a sign that you're wandering in an emotional or intellectual place with no real substance. There is no point longing for that which has already gone or hasn't happened yet. Perhaps you created a fantasy of the good old days or some elusive utopian destination that lies somewhere in the future when this or that happens to make things better. Live one day at a time. Each day is a new beginning filled with truth and beauty. Stay away from the ghost lands or past and future. Avoid nostalgia and longing for something better. Find joy in what is present in your life today. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So what we're going to do is clarify that with a Psychic Tarot and Oracle card by John Holland. So, Spirit is telling you to stay in here and now. Don't dwell in the past and don't worry about what's going to happen in the future. Okay. So they're telling you to be patient and plan something. Be patient with whatever you are planning. Okay. Because, it does take time for things to come into fruition. Okay. So they're also telling you to face your shadows. This is the Moon card. So they're telling you to face your shadows that you need to face in your ghostlands. If it's something from your past, then face it, okay? If it's something that you're worried about when it comes to the future, well, face that too. But whatever it is, you need to face it, the shadow aspect of this. And I feel what they're telling you is to face the shadow of, this is the Ace of Cups. It says love begins, okay? So they're telling you to face that shadow. And I feel that what they're telling you, that shadow they're telling you to face, is self-love, okay? Be patient with yourself. Plan for the future. Plan. Don't dwell in it. Plan for it. Face the shadows. Learn to love yourself first, because when you love yourself first, then you have more of a chance of loving everything around you. You have more of a chance when you learn how to love yourself first. You learn how to know that love begins with learning to love yourself first. Even though there is two hands pouring water um into that little creek there, okay? But still, in order to usher in this other love, you need to learn how to love yourself first, because love begins with self. And I see ones as a self. So face your shadows, face the darkness that's keeping you stuck, okay? That's keeping you in these ghost lands. Don't don't dwell in it, face it. Face it and be patient when it comes to something in your future, when it comes to love, is what I feel. Okay, so we're gonna get a little bit more clarity on this. Okay, there you are, air sign, King of Swords, with the Death card. So I feel, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that the truth is going to transform you, is what I feel. And that's why they're telling you to face your shadows, okay? And to learn to love yourself first, because loving yourself first is is where love will begin. Okay. So, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you need to transform that shadow that you need to face. You need to bring about this transformation. Face the shadow and learn that loving yourself first is where actual love begins. Be patient. Don't stay in the past and don't dwell on what's coming in the future. Stay in the here and now and be patient and plan for the future. Don't dwell in it. Okay. For Pick a Crow, number 1 for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So, what subject do you want to talk about, Spirit, when it comes to love for Pick a Crow, number 1 for the air signs of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? Okay. So, they're telling you that this love is worth waiting for and that divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay. So, what message, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, does the person that you are connected to, um, as far as your love connection, what message does your love connection have for you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? Okay. So I miss you regardless of how things seem. So that's what they want to tell you. Okay. They do miss you, even though you feel that they have, I feel that you feel that they have ghosted you, is what I feel with the Ghost Lands card. Okay. I feel that you feel, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that the person you connected to has ghosted you. Okay, which has in turn will cause you this week to face your shadows when it comes to learning how to love yourself first. Okay, and the angels are coming in to tell you that this love is worth waiting for, regardless of how things seem right now. Okay, so we're going to clarify that. I miss you regardless of how things seem. So let's get some clarity on that for this love connection for Pick a Crow, number 1, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Get some clarity, please. Okay. Okay. So again, they're letting you know, I miss you regardless of how things seem, because we got the devil energy again. Okay. So they are definitely stuck and bound in the past when it comes to some kind of relationship. And the answer is yes, about being stuck in the past, I feel. And it has something to do with your inner child that's keeping you stuck, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. It has something to do with healing something in your shadow, has something to do with your inner child. It has something to do with facing them shadows that's keeping you stuck and bound. You need to heal this inner child so that you can realize that love begins within yourself. Okay. Now you got free will and abandoned. Okay. So I feel for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the person you're connected to is telling you that they exercised their free will. Okay. And they walked away. And that's why they miss you regardless of how things seem. Okay. Yes, they are tied and bound in their emotions, and they need to heal something within that childhood. They need to face that shadow, and they need to tap into free will and realize that this inner child is, it needs to be healed and not abandoned, is what I feel. Okay. For Taurus, Virgo, and Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Oh my goodness, I'm still stuck on the earth signs. Air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Okay. All right. So that's for Pick a Crow number 1. Let's move on to Pick a Crow number 2. All right, so Pick a Crow number 2. What message do you have for the air signs of Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius? Pick a Crow number 2. What message do you have for air signs Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? All right. Okay, so number 35, this is called education. Okay. And I feel that you had a lesson you had to learn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's why it's in reverse. See, if it was in the upright position, you would be learning something, not necessarily a lesson, but learning something that could have something to do with your spiritual journey. Okay, but what's in reverse, I feel that it's a lesson. You had to learn some kind of a lesson here for Pick a Crow number 2. Okay, that's what I feel why it's in reverse. So let's clarify this education in reverse. I feel that the universe made you learn this lesson too with a number 35 in reverse. Okay, so I feel that you are aware of what that lesson is, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel that you are very aware of what that lesson is that you needed to learn. Okay, and it's awareness. And if you look, this magician, this is the magician card, has his crown chakra haloed, and look at the light coming out of that crown chakra. So I feel that that lesson had to be learned through a spiritual form, is what I feel. And it caused you to be aware of what that lesson was. You are definitely aware of what you needed to learn. Okay. And you are also aware that you have everything you need to overcome this challenge, overcome this lesson. Okay. So let's get a little bit more clarity using the Art of Tarot cards. Yes. Okay. So we got the Queen of Swords. Okay. So there you are, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel that the lesson that you had to learn was some kind of truth, and I feel that you have learned it through your crown chakra. You are aware of this truth about this lesson that you had to learn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, I do feel that you're very aware of it. I feel that you know what the truth is, regardless of this education being in reverse, regardless of this lesson that you had to learn. I feel that you are aware of this lesson. You're aware of the truth um, that needs to be learned, or the lesson. You are aware of the lesson, and I feel with this Queen of Swords there that she come in and spoke the truth and gave you your awareness of this lesson, is what I feel. Okay, for Pick a Crow number 2. So what for Pick a Crow number 2, what do you want to address when it comes to romance? Okay, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, and you do. With this Queen of Swords energy, you come forward with the truth. You bring the awareness. You take back that control. You free yourself. Okay? You free yourself from that lesson. You learned what that lesson was, and you are ready to take back control of your life. Okay? So, what message for the soul connection or the love connection? What message does that connection have for you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? Okay. So they're saying, I am more affected from this connection than you know. Okay. That's what I feel. Um, so I am more affected than you know. So let's clarify that. Yes, they're more affected than you know because they have released anything that no longer serves them, and they are ready to devote to the truth. Devote themselves to being aware and using everything that they have in their availability to release what no longer serves them. Okay. And they want to know, how could you still love me after all I've done? So let's clarify that. I'm not going to we'll use these two. I'll put them back in there and shuffle them. If they're meant to come back out, they will. So, how could you still love me after all I've done? And how could you still love me after all I've done? How could you refocus your energy? How could you refocus on this twin flame connection after everything that they have did to you? Is what they're trying to tell you for Pick a Crow number 2. Um, for air signs Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. How could you refocus this energy back on our twin flame connection after everything that was done to you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, for Pick a Crow number 2? All right, so let's move on to Pick a Crow number 3. All right, so what do you want to address for Pick a Crow number 3 for the air sign spirit? Okay. So we got a number 27, and the title of the card is Home, but it's in reverse, and a 25, and it's called Golden Palace, and it's also in reverse. So, Spirit wants to address for Pick a Crow number 3 for air signs Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that you don't feel at home in your skin. You don't feel like home at all. There is some kind of a blocked energy with this card being in reverse, and it's also number 27. So that tells me that there's some kind of an insecurity within you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. And a number 23, which adds up to a 5. So we get a 9 and a 5, which adds up to a 14, which adds up to a 5. So fives are about being able to make that change as humans. We can exercise that right to free will to make this change. Okay. So this golden palace in reverse tells me that this is what your insecurity is. You don't feel worthy enough. You don't feel at home within yourself to feel this worthiness is what I feel. Okay. 5 and 9 is 14, 1 and 4 is 5. Yeah, so you have the ability to change this, though. You really, really do. So let's clarify this with a Psychic Tarot Oracle card. Okay. So this is in Two of Pentacles. It's keywords make choices and decisions. So you can make the decision to put hope into the situation. You can make the choice to step in your solar plexus energy and put hope out there to bring about some kind of a movement, okay? And you also have the hope. You can make the choice and the decision or move towards this hope in the solar plexus energy and balance out the scales that is needed to be balanced within yourself, is what I feel. And I feel what's out of balance is just this insecurity that you're feeling. Okay, you you have what it takes. You can make the decision or make a choice and move into the solar plexus energy, which will in turn give you hope to show you how to balance out your energies, balance out the scales, because you do have everything you need to balance them scales out, is what I feel in your life. Okay, so let's get a little bit more clarity before we move on to the love portion. Air signs. Yes, find balance in give and take here in the 3D world. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So that's what you need to balance out. You need to balance out the give and take. Quit being so insecure, okay? Balance it out. Learn how to give and take. Step into that solar plexus energy. Balance out them scales of give and take here in the 3D world, is what I feel that you are going to do this week of February 10th through February 16th. So this is Spirit's advice for you. All right. So love. What would you like to discuss, Spirit, when it comes to love? Is it safe for you to love? Okay. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. It is safe for you to love, is what Spirit wants to address for Pick a Crow number 3 for the air signs of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So what message does your love connection have to you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? What message does your love connection have for you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? What message does your love connection have for you? Okay. So, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, your connection wants to tell you, my mind and heart always comes back to you. Even though they're feeling insecurity, Spirit is telling them it is safe for you to love. And their mind and heart always comes back to you. So what we're going to do is clarify that. So what mind and heart always comes back to you? Can we get some clarity on that when it comes to love for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? Oh my, I got a bunch of them here. Okay. All right. So they want you to know something with timing. There's some kind of divine timing going on this week. Okay. And they're telling you, look, my mind and heart always comes back to you. Do, whatever time it is, whether it's divine timing or our timing, their mind and heart always comes back to you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So we got the separation, dark night of the soul, fall, and surrender. Okay. So I feel that while you guys are in separation, they're going through this dark night of the soul, and I feel that it started back in the fall time. And I feel that that's when they surrendered to it, okay? I feel that they surrendered to going through this dark night of the soul. That's why they were in separation from you during this fall time. Okay. So I feel that they're telling you, mind and heart always comes back to you, even though, it was fall time. And, I know the timing wasn't right, which was why we were in separation, because I had to go through the dark night of the soul and surrender to what needed to be surrendered. Okay. And when they did that, they're telling you, I am a better person because of you. Okay. So we're going to clarify that. I'm a better person because of you. Why is that, Spirit? Why is that? What is going on? Okay. Because the divine feminine was mirroring something back to you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, which made you a better person. The divine feminine was mirroring something back to you, which made you a better person. Okay. So what was the divine feminine mirroring back to this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that made them a better person? So what was she mirroring? Forgiveness. She was mirroring forgiveness. And that made them a better person because you know why? It raised their vibration. Okay. They found forgiveness, which was the lesson. Remember, they had to learn some kind of a lesson in one of the previous messages. So they had to learn a lesson. They had to purge. The answer is no, to bring about a rebirth that they had received spiritually, is what I feel. Okay. So the answer is no. I'm feeling that that that's why you guys were in separation. Okay. So you guys were in separation. That's why, the lesson was to find forgiveness and to purge this to purge whatever this dark night of the soul was. Okay. And that's why they didn't come towards you to bring about this rebirth. Okay. Rebirth that they perhaps maybe receive some kind of a message or spirit. But I'm also getting that this springtime could be a time frame for this lesson that they are trying to learn. Okay. And we are in the winter time right now where I live, because springtime is right around the corner. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Thank you, and blessed be from the Crow's Priestess.